Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. Antoinette here from Antoinette Intuitive Tarot and Jewellery. Here's a walkthrough of my first impressions of the Mary L. Tarot, second edition by Marie White. I have this one. This was top of my wish list for this year, so I've actually achieved it earlier than I thought I was going to, because I was watching The Hermit's Cave and he was doing a walkthrough on it live, and one of the speakers, Kelly Bear, I think, mentioned that here in England we have the book depository online, happen to have it at almost half price. So my hashtag Simon made me do it is this one. And I nipped over, and to be fair, it was 40% off, so I think I managed to get hold of this for £28. Amazing price. And I don't know if there's going to be a reprint or if it's going to just run out. I'm not sure, because there was a bit of misunderstanding about how long this one will be around for. And while I was there, I also purchased the Hush Tarot, which was my second Simon Made Me Do It deck, which I've also done a walkthrough of. And along with my Simon Made Me Do It, I also hashtag thank you Simon for adding to my deck collection. So I'm not blaming him entirely. These were going in my collection anyway, so he doesn't need to feel bad, not that he would. So it's a very nice magnetic box. It's a big box, to be fair. It's got the code up there. I'm just doing it all back to front here because I don't want to move the camera too much. So it opens up. There's your insides. Your deck sits in there. It's just flimsy cardboard inserts, and then your book sits in the top. And these can come out, so you don't need to keep them in there. So you could drop a bag in there if you wanted. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with mine yet. That's the box. This is the deck, and it is silver edges. Ta-da! So I don't know if it's stuck together. I haven't been through these yet. And those are the backs. It was the backs on these I first saw, which had me intrigued when someone was going through them. And then we have the book. No, I should just take those out of the way so I can get completely in the way. So the book is quite large. Again, I haven't been through this. So you have your introduction and bits about the deck there. And then you have, where to find each card. So some history, the structure of tarot. She opens up, so there's a picture of so it's a coloured book, so you get a picture and you get the write-up. And that's one per page there. So let's see, the Magician. Okay, so this is like some of the other decks. The write-up is for as much as is needed for the card, so it's not limited space. So the Magician, for instance, goes across onto a third page, and then we have the High Priestess with her card over the page. She takes up 1, 2, 3, 3.5 pages. The Empress, she's quicker. The Emperor, look, he's 1.5 pages. Just to give you an idea. So the write-up is dependent on the card and how much information there is about them. That's the Death card. That's one of the cards that intrigued me about this deck. I'll just see if I can find Minors. Here we go. 1.5. Again, depending then. So Ace of Cups. Okay, so the book goes aces first, then twos, threes, and so on, all the way through. Swords, knights even, and then queen. Yeah, okay, so it does that right the way through to the end. And then at the back, using the tarot, so we've got the readings, daily spreads, 1, 2, what's that, 2 card daily spread. There's an advice spread, 3 cards, relationship spread. Oh, a yes, no spread. I'm not keen on yes, no spreads because I'm always worried about getting them wrong, but I could be tempted to start looking into those. Past life spreads. And then these are just 5. So it doesn't seem to be, so this is 10. Ah, there we go. So it's that 10 card spread there. Tetractes spread, I'm going to call that. All right. So that's the book for the Mary L. Let's take a look at the cards. These are amazing. All right, so let's do a measurement for you. Oh, I've been waffling for this, haven't I? 4 deep, 8 by 12 and a half. So kind of standard height. I think that's the standard width really. The Hush Tarot is 0.5 centimetre wider, and 4 seems to be about between 3.5 and 4 seems to be about the average depth I've noticed of late when I've been measuring my decks. Right, let's see if we can zoom in on these pictures and just take a quick walk through. Here we go. I have to study them because that's kind of cool actually, being faceless. Oh, so's the High Priestess. Empress. Emperor. These are really different, aren't they? The Hierophant. Still got the key in it, mind you. We have the Lovers. I don't know if there's nudity in this deck. Should I put a warning now? The Chariot. Justice. We have the Hermit. I do like the Hermit cards. That's really nice. I love all the blue. Very me. The Wheel of Fortune. Strength. Sorry, they're stuck together. The Hanged Man. Ooh. Oh, there she is, the Death card. And actually has been named. Many decks don't name the Death card. Temperance. This one, so Simon described this, and absolutely, Life of Pi. Reminds me of that film, The Life of Pi. The Devil. Tower. Kind of a lot of shadowy work in that one, isn't there? The Star. You can all pop into comments what that star is. I know it's got a name. It's in the... Is it in the Thoth? Is it one of the extra cards in the Thoth deck? Thoth. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. Oh, it's got some beautiful colours in it. Really do need to sit down with a book and read through these though. The World. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so he's going to go through aces. Ace of Swords. Almost looks like he's been bound to something, doesn't it? Cups. Discs. Wands. Two of Swords. Cups. Two of Discs. Three of Wands. Three of Swords. I kind of wish they'd stop doing this picture. I'm sort of... to me, it leads you too much to the heartbreak scenario and that whole... Everyone's like, oh yes, the cheating and your relationship's going to crash and burn. But the Three of Swords don't always mean that, and I just don't like, I just don't like it. Three of Discs. I mean, what are your thoughts about the Three of Swords? Do you have a favourite deck with the Three of Swords in it? Four of Swords. I think Dark Mansion has one. That was one of the first ones that I quite appreciated, as Three of Swords with the locket of hair and the braiding. Five of Wands. Yeah, I get the air in that one. Five of Cups. I need to look up that little symbol there. Looks like a key. Five of Discs. Six of Wands. Six of Swords. Definitely being guided by somebody, isn't he? The red wings. I know there's a name for that angel. And you know, I can't even remember what sigil that is. I know it's an angel sigil. Really terrible memory. Six of Cups. Six of Coins. Seven of Wands. Seven of Cups. It's quite dark, isn't he? This is Seven of Pentacles. I keep changing the words, sorry. Discs, coins, pentacles. I interchange wands, buttons as well. Swords. Eight of Cups. Eight of Coins. Oh, we're back to the life of Pi here. Definitely that moment in the boat where the tiger's hungry. Nine of Swords. Nine of Cups. Love that staircase, look. All the symbols in there. Nine of Discs. What do we call that? If I said Baphomet, am I naming it wrong? Ten of Wands. So I don't know if this deck is Thoth inspired, but to me it's got some of that feeling from one of the decks that one of my friends uses a lot. The kind of colour and all the rams and horns and kind of body depictions. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Discs, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Discs, Queen of Wands. So Queen of Swords, that's really interesting, isn't it? Queen of Cups, Queen of Discs. And then we're on to the King, so at the end. Swords. Cups. And Discs. Sorry, just trying to do it quickly because I'm aware of the little bits of nudity and nobody wants problems with what they show. Right, there we go. Tell me, what are your thoughts on this deck? How, are you using it already? Just give me a little comment down below. Tell me about what your thoughts are with this. How do you use it? Do you use this for readings for other people, or is this personally something you use for, like that kind of shadow work aspect of yourself, something that probes deeper into your own psyche? What's your favourite card? I mean, the colours are just amazing. The colours are inspiring to me. And like I said, that Hermit with all the blues, it reminds me of when I went to the art gallery in London years ago to see a Japanese artist, and he I think he did like prints from woodcuts, and he kind of cut out, I just remember all these waves. Cannot remember his name. I mean, I was about 11 at the time. But from each age, men of genius undertake the ascent from below. The world follows them with their eyes. These men go up the mountain, enter the clouds, disappear, reappear. People watch them, mark them. They walk by the side of precipices. They daringly pursue their road. They see them aloft, see them in the distance. They are but black specks. And on they go. So, I mean, there's so much to read about that. Oops, sorry about this. Okay, that's it for me. That's been a really long one. Sorry about the ramble. If you made it this far, thank you so much. But like I said, give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe. Let the algorithms know you've been here and seen me. Drop me a couple of hearts or some emojis into comments even if you don't want to make a comment in particular. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again. Bye-bye.